Hello and welcome back to our channel. Thank you for tuning in again. For those of you who are new, welcome. We are so happy to have you. We invite you to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you never, ever miss a video from us again. You're going to love it here, so just keep coming back, I promise. So as you guys can see in the title, today we are talking Etsy shops. I think having an Etsy shop is a good way to kind of like jumpstart your business and kind of get your feet wet a little bit before you go out and get your own personal website and have to like manage it and things like that. I think an Etsy shop is a decent place to start off when you're selling things like your craft items, jewelry, t-shirts, digital products, whatever it is. I believe Etsy is a perfect platform for you to be able to jumpstart those things. Those of you who don't know what Etsy is an e-commerce site or company that focuses on handmade items, vintage items, and craft supplies. These categories fall under a wide range of categories such as like jewelry, clothing, craft supplies, art, and so many different categories they let you choose from when you're opening up an Etsy shop. Etsy kind of follows the tradition of what we know as craft fairs. So it's kind of like giving you a storefront online. It's an e-commerce way of doing a storefront online. So kind of like if you would go and do like a pop-up shop, it's kind of like that. You go to the pop-up shop, you set up your booth, you place or display your items and whatever it is that you're going to be selling, and then the customers, they go from shop to shop to shop to shop, and they purchase from you, or the next person. But Etsy has set up a platform where you can go online and set up a shop, and now everybody will come and shop around that way under Etsy, if that makes sense. We currently have an Etsy shop. The name of our shop is called Lumlux Labels, and what we do is we provide product labels to small businesses. And the ways that we get our customers to come shop on our Etsy page or our Etsy shop is we have other platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, where we just put our link in the bios and we have them click on the link and it'll take them directly to our Etsy shop. That way we can just take orders from there. So Etsy is a good platform if you're just looking or just starting out and looking for a place to have like a up and running website or a place where you can instantly begin selling your products or items. I recommend Etsy. A question that was asked to us was, what do I recommend prior to opening an Etsy shop? And my recommendation is to just be familiar with what products you're putting out there. Know and understand what it is that you're selling to the public. If you're in the cosmetic industry, know what ingredients are inside of your products, because some people have allergies to certain things. So if a customer sends you a message on your Etsy shop, make sure that you're replying to them with the correct information, because once they make that purchase, you do not want to be held liable for whatever reactions they may have to your product or whatever. Just be as open and as honest as you can be about what it is that you're putting out there, because the customers are gonna ask questions. They're gonna come in your box and they're gonna ask, what is this, what is that? For us, for example, we sell product labels, so a lot of questions that we get are not ingredient questions, but they're more of what is foil and what is vinyl. So I have to be able to make myself knowledgeable on how to explain what a vinyl label is in comparison to what a foil label is in comparison to what an ink print label. I have to know my label dimensions. Sometimes I have to look at products that are sent by my customer, it's like pictures, like if they say they have a nail polish bottle or a lip gloss bottle, they send me the pictures sometimes without the dimensions, and because it's something that I'm used to doing, I can kind of tell them, okay, well, the standard size for your product, the standard size label for your product would be this, or it will be that. And then you just have to be there to answer the questions that your customer or potential customers are asking you, because you want to be able to convert them into being a customer. It's customer service is key. But I recommend that you just get familiar with what it is that you're offering to the public, and you'll be fine when it comes to that. Another recommendation that I would have is to make sure that you're taking clear, quality pictures of your products. Okay? When your customers are shopping around, they are more likely to shop with a shop or purchase from a shop that has the clear pictures, good quality pictures. They want to see, like for example, if you're selling this phone or phone case, they want to see it at this angle. They want to see it at this angle, this angle, this angle, and you want to make sure that the picture is clear and of good quality, so that they, you know, it's kind of like they're not at your pop-up shop. They're not there to actually physically hold the product in their hand and look at it. They're looking at it online. So you have to make that as good of an experience for them as if they were right there in front of you. So I would say to take really good quality pictures of your product, because it matters. It's going to make or break if your product is going to sell or if it's not. The next thing would be, what would it be? A bank account. You would need to have a bank account open and ready to set up when you're in the process of creating your Etsy shop, preferably a business bank account, because Etsy will have to deposit the money that you make from sales into an account. So you don't want to like blend that money with your personal account. So I would recommend that you open a business account and then you set that account up with your Etsy shop, because the funds that you're going to make, and you're not going to get paid through Cash App, you're not going to get paid through Zelle, you're not going to get paid through PayPal or any of those things. Etsy is going to deposit the funds into your bank account after they have withdrawn all the fees that they require. Okay, so let's say you make a sale and you're selling this phone. You go ahead and you sell the phone, but then Etsy's going to say, well, there's a fee for you to sell that phone on my platform, and there's a fee for you to sell that phone on my platform, and I have to take those fees before I give you what is left for you. So you do have to have a bank account set up for Etsy to be able to deposit that money into your account. Now, Etsy also allows you to set up a schedule on how often that you're going to get paid. I know that I have mine every Monday. Once a week, every Monday, I have it where Etsy will deposit the funds into my account, because I do want to know like what I made for the week or whatever. Some people can do it I think it's 2 days every week and every 2 weeks. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. But you'll be able to schedule it whenever you get out everything all set up. But you will need a bank account to proceed with setting up your Etsy shop. So make sure you get that taken care of, and don't put it in your personal bank account. Set up a business bank account and have Etsy deposit the money into your business bank account, because at the end of the year, the money that you have made, they are going to send you out a form for taxes. So you don't want that money to be all mixed up together. The next thing on the list is find a way to put together something brief that tells your customers about you, what it is that you do. Because when you're setting up your Etsy shop, there's a portion that says about us, or tell your customers about you. So you have to like kind of type up what it is that you want your customers to know about you, or a short story, or like tell us about you. So when I'm shopping with you, some customers, believe it or not, they really stop and they read that information. They want to know about who they're getting ready to support, who they're getting ready to purchase from. So just make sure that you're putting something in there about you that is going to catch their eye, that is going to draw in their attention, you know. So just sit down and think about what it is that you want to put, because when you're setting up your Etsy shop, they do ask you to type in an about us, or tell your customers about yourself section. So keep that in mind. The next thing is ways to market your shop. Like, okay, let's say you've already took all the steps to set up your shop. Now what? You have your pictures up, you have your bank account set up, ready to receive payment, you have your about us story, you've done everything it takes to go ahead and get your shop set up, right? So now, how do you start making sales? Like, do you just like sit there and twiddle your fingers, or how do you say it, twiddle your thumbs or whatever? I don't know, whatever it is, but you don't just sit there and wait. You still have work to do. Okay, so what I suggest is you utilize the other platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, who else? Pinterest, and even here on YouTube. You can use all of those platforms to drive traffic towards your Etsy shop. You have to now be active on all of these platforms so that you're driving traffic to your Etsy shop. Just the same way you would drive traffic over to your website, you will have to do the same to drive traffic over to your Etsy shop. So get on Instagram and put up those beautiful photos and talk to your customers and tell them what it is that you do, and showcase yourself on every single one of those platforms. And make sure you always have your link available to them. Put it in your bio. So anybody that comes and inquires on those platforms, you just simply tell them, click on that link in my bio, and it's going to take you directly to my site or my Etsy shop. It's very important to be active on these websites, on these platforms, because it's what's going to bring you business. People are going to get to see what it is that you do. You're going to be able to become personable with your audience. You're going to be able to get out there and find your audience to be able to drive the traffic over to your Etsy shop. So it's super important to have all of these platforms. I am new here to YouTube, as you guys can see from my last video, and this is something that I'm doing because I'm looking to, like I said, scale my business this year. I'm looking to take on to different platforms, and I'm stretching myself. I'm becoming uncomfortable. I'm putting myself out there because of what it is that I'm looking for in my end goal. So I have to get out there and show people what it is that I do. Yes, Etsy alone and Instagram, they have been servicing me well. I'm not getting rid of them. I'm keeping them, but I'm just adding more platforms to what it is that I do so that I can drive in more customers. So that's that should have been number one tip, but it's a tip and you guys can see it. Another thing, once your shop has been open long enough on Etsy, I highly recommend, and this is something that I'm doing myself, so I wouldn't recommend it to you if I haven't done it myself. I'm here to help give you guys information on things that I have done and that is working for me. So after you've been on Etsy for a little minute, you know, and you kind of got the ball rolling, and things are looking, you know, like you got a good flow going, your customers are ordering, you have your inventory, everything's set up, and it's just, everything is looking great, right? I recommend utilizing Etsy marketing. So you're gonna set it up. You do have to pay a fee, obviously, right? Where, let's say, I'm going to use my phone again. Let's say you want to market this phone. Like in your shop, you have a phone for sale, you have headphones for sale, and you have gaming controls for sale, right? So you could either list all of those, or you can select just to put the phone up to be marketed. So you'll set it up with Etsy, let them know, hey, I want you to push this product for me, and I'm going to pay the fees that it takes for you to push this product for me. And Etsy's gonna charge you the fee, ask you how much you want to spend per day, and I think they charge you per click or something like that, right? And they're gonna do it, and then you just test it out. Let's say you want to test it out for 30 days. I think they recommend that you test it out for 30 days just so that, you know, the algorithm and everything is in flow, and then like people are actually seeing your shop. Like, don't wait 3 days and be like, oh, I didn't get any sales, and then cancel it. No, they recommend that you wait 30 days before canceling it, just to see if it's working for you. So they'll go ahead and they'll begin marketing this phone for you, and then you can get customers that way as well. Same thing on Instagram and all the other platforms. You can use their marketing services as well. Another question that was asked to us was, what are our tips on maintaining our Etsy shop? Like, how do you maintain your Etsy shop? And a tip that I would say would be to make sure you're constantly updating your inventory. Like, as sales are being made and buyers are shopping with you, you do tend to run low on certain things. Etsy will let you know that, I don't think they let you know when you're running out, but you'll know when you're sold out. So my recommendation is, don't wait until they tell you that this item has sold out. You don't want that to happen. You want to make sure that you're on top of your inventory and that you're updating it as sales are being made. You want to get in there and you want to update that inventory. It's super important not to sell out, because you will lose a customer and they'll move on to the next person. That's how Etsy is. If they can't get it from you, they'll get it from somebody else instantly, because they're available and they have what it is that they need, and it's already set up and ready to go. So you want to make sure that you're keeping up with your inventory and supplies are already there for your customer when they need it. My next tip would be to make sure that you're answering all of the messages that are coming in from your potential customers. Like I mentioned earlier, customers are going to be messaging you on Etsy, and they're going to be asking you questions and things like that. You want to make sure that you're in your inboxes and you're answering all of these questions, because like I said, by answering these questions, it can convert these potential customers into buyers. Okay, if you make them wait 3-4 days, 2-3-4 days, you know, before you reply back to them, they can already have moved on to the next person, asking them a question who's going to answer them right away, and they're going to go purchase over there. So try to make sure you're responding back to the customers in a timely manner, because like for us, sometimes the questions are as simple as, what size label do you recommend for a lip gloss tube? I can go in there and let them know what size label I recommend for a lip gloss tube, and they'll go in, okay, I'm going to go ahead and make my purchase right now. But if I let them sit there for 10 days, I go back and answer in 10 days, they've already shopped with somebody else that has answered their question. So make sure that you're in your inboxes and you're answering all of your questions that are coming in from your potential customers, because you can convert them into real-time buyers. My next tip would be to make sure that you are shipping out your packages on time. You do not want to tell a customer that you ship, oh, I ship in 1 to 2 days. That's my processing time, 1 to 2 days. And then it takes like a week before you actually ship the product out. I don't tell my customers that I'm going to ship in 1 to 2 days, because I know that what I'm making are custom made products. So it takes my time to be able to make those. It takes time for me to be able to foil a product. It takes time for me to be able to cut vinyl and weed the vinyl before I can ship you your product. So I do say that my processing time is between 7 to 14 days before shipping it. Okay? Some people, they already have ready-made products where they can say, okay, this product came in, this person wants 3 cell phone cases. I'm going to go right over here to my shelf, pick up 3 cell phone cases, drop it in a bag, and ship it out. You can tell your customers, okay, that the item ships out next day or 1 to 2 days in processing. It doesn't matter, but just make sure that you're shipping it out before the due date, because when you receive an invoice from on Etsy from your customer, it says on there when they purchase, and then it also tells you the ship by date. When that time is coming up, and Etsy does a good job with helping you keep track of how many days are left prior to shipping. They'll tell you have 1 more day before you got to ship this, and then they also tell you when it's overdue. You do not want any overdue items sitting in your cart, because it prevents buyers from coming back. You want repeat customers. You want buyers to leave you good reviews. You don't want them getting on there saying, oh my God, they're shipping, you know. Make sure that you're shipping the packages out on time. It's super important, and buyers definitely pay attention. The last tip, but it's definitely not the least tip. It should have been the very first tip, and it, in my opinion, is the most important tip, which is to always, always, always provide excellent customer service to your customers. It matters on Etsy, you guys. I promise you, it matters on Etsy. So guys, before closing out this video for today, we are on our last segment, which is one that I'm so happy about because we get to do it every single week, and it, you know, it just makes me smile for some reason. It's something that I kind of love to do, which is our business shout out of the week. Okay, our business shout out of the week. So I'm gonna have my phone for this one because I want to kind of like give all the information that I'm supposed to give, even though I'm gonna link it down below. I just want to give her the correct shout out. So our business that we're shouting out for the week is, drum roll please, Glazed by Tay. It's Glazed by Tay, which is Tay. This is a young baby entrepreneur, you guys. She's just turned 11 years old and she owns a lip gloss company. She's actually one of our customers, and her mother reached out to us and asked that we go ahead and give her a shout out because, you know, her daughter is amazing and why not? You know, she purchased labels from us for her lip gloss tubes, and she actually was just on the news in her city, you know, where she's able to tell the world about her small business that she have running a lip gloss company. And I'm not sure if it's cosmetics, but I'm going to read to you guys what it is that she do. So it says, Glazed by Tay is a new, fun, and unique lip gloss business ready to take over the world. That's right. Glazed lip gloss is vegan based, infused with coconut, jojoba, and vitamin E oil that provides moisture and promotes healthy lips. Not only is this gloss sprinkled with love and creativity, but we provide shine in various flavors, scents. All Glazed by Tay products are uniquely handcrafted and provide a fun look for all ages. Not just babies, but all ages. Are you ready for healthier lips? I am. I think I'm going to order from you. Are you ready to shine? Are you ready to get glazed? You guys, and I think I'm going to put it on the screen. I have to figure out how to do it. But if not, I'm going to put all the information down below so that you guys can go ahead and support this company. She's doing amazing. Her website is nice and clean looking, and she has her lip glosses there for $7. She has a Valentine's Day edition on here. Oh, I'm so happy. And I've spoken with her mother, and her mother is just the sweetest person ever. She's doing a great job. Her and, you know, her parents are doing a great job with her, and I just ask that you guys continue to keep it up because the support is beneficial when you're trying to succeed in running a business. And by her being so young, oh, I love it so much. So you guys, go out and give this small business a support. Purchase a lip gloss from her. I know I'm going to be going on the website to purchase from her. Go ahead and support her. I'm going to link the information down below. I'll have her website, her Instagram. I think she has Instagram and TikTok. From the research that I've done, she has Instagram and TikTok, so I'll link all of that down below so that you guys can go out and support this young, beautiful entrepreneur. So if you guys have made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you so much. It means the world to me. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get it to many likes. I don't even know how many likes to ask for at this point. It's only my second video that I've actually sat down with, but technically the third. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the post notification bell so that you don't miss any videos coming up or any vlogs, because I will be vlogging as well. And again, leave those comments down below for if you want us to make more videos on how to get your Etsy shop up and going, and tips and tricks on how to gain customers and make sales on your Etsy shop. If nothing else, stay blessed. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Goodbye till next time.